Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I'm Argent Leo, and today we are playing, or finally playing, The Elder Scrolls Online. So without any further ado, let's start a new game. So I'm going to get my big head out the way. And okay, seems like I didn't sign in. It's not gonna do all, okay, it's gonna do its syncing thing. Alright guys, finally, Elder Scrolls. Here we go. Here we go, guys.
As the Imperial throne lies empty, the scent of war swirls in the air. The fate of all Tamriel rests on the strength of a common prisoner's soul. Evil awakens. A long-banished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. And so death's long arm reaches out. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
How did they get that number? Wow, okay. That was funny. So guys, I started playing the Elder Rings, and I don't know, it seemed a bit slow. Like, it's a very old game, it's 15 years old. This one as well, but this one's been updated. The original hasn't, but evidently the original is actually added to this. So then I decided, you know what, let me just download the online version. Say that. It should be updated, it should be newer, it should be more fun. And okay. It's cute.
Body type, previewing novice gear. Muscular, 34%. Large,
this is
58%.
Like,
muscular, 57%.
this is like
muscular.
This is like the perfect.
Muscular.
You know, when I was trying to adjust this thing on
muscular,
the other
38%.
version.
Muscular, 36%. Muscular. Muscular, 43%.
43.
Large, 56%. Thin. Muscular, 48%. Muscular, 56%. Large. Muscular, 71%.
So large would mean she's like
28%.
tall.
Thin, 0.
So
Muscular, 48%. Muscular, 53%.
I think this
Large,
would, this would be
23%.
perfect.
Thin, 23%. Press, B, back, X, random.
No. You're tall then.
Muscular, 42%. Large, 28%. Thin. Muscular, 47%.
Right. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Muscular, 56%. Large, 12%. Thin, 30%.
12% large.
Press, B, back, X. Muscular, 56%. Large, 0%. Thin, 43%. Press, B, back, X, randomize, Y, finish, right. Muscular, 63%. Large, 0%. Thin, 35%. Press, B, back, X, randomize, Y, finish, right. Body, previewing novice gear. Height, slider, 0.47, range, 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest. Press, B. Skin color, slider, 2, range, 1 to 20. Body marking, slider, 2, range, 1 to 24. Torso size, slider, 0.47, range, 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest. Torso size, slider, 0.40, range, 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest.
What does this mean? I can't see. I don't see a
Torso
difference.
size, slider, 1.00, range, 0.00 smallest.
Usually like middle is like
Torso size,
balance.
torso
pose.
size, slider. Chest size, slider.
I'm curious.
Chest size, slider.
No, those would get in the way. Especially if you need to
Chest
swing a
size,
sword.
slider, 0.53, range, 0. Chest size, slider, 0.40, range,
Okay,
0.00 smallest to
swing a
1 point. Gut size, slider, 0.47, range, 0.0.
Wow.
Gut size, slider,
Wow.
0.13, range, 0.00 small. Waist size, slider. Waist size, slider, 0.87, range, 0.00 smallest to. Waist size, slider, 1.
I think we won't make it abnormal.
Waist size, slider, 0.73.
Okay, should be normal.
Arm size,
size.
slider, 0.40, range.
Okay, those are small. Like our arms huge.
Arm size, slider,
Was it length?
0.87. Arm size, slider,
Oh,
0.
no. Make the
Arm size, slider.
Hand size.
Hand size,
Hands are too small.
slider. Hand size. Hand size, slider, 1.00, range, 0.00 smallest to 1. Hand size.
Cannot be.
Hip size, slider.
You can actually
Hip size.
see them. Oh,
Hip size, slider.
crazy.
Posterior dimensions.
What is the
Slider, 0.47,
Posterior.
range, 0. Posterior dimensions. Slider,
It should be in proportion with
posterior
the hip
dimensions.
size and
Slider, 0.80, range.
leg size.
Leg size, slider, 0.
It looks
leg
sort
size.
of like muscular.
Slider, 0.80. Foot size. Foot size, slider.
God, this is small foot look like.
Foot. Foot size, slider, 1.
Oh wow.
Foot size, slider, 0.67, range. Head type, previewing novice gear. Heroic, 34%.
Heroic.
Heroic. Heroic, 100%. Soft, 0%. Angular, Heroic, 0%. Soft, 0%. Angular, 100%. Press, B, back,
mean?
X, randomize. Heroic, 40%. Soft,
Okay.
45%.
Muscular or angular would be.
Heroic, 42%.
Okay, I get
Soft,
it.
24%. Angular,
Okay.
30. Head. Age,
Emma.
slider, 7, range, 1 to. Age, slider, 5. Adorn. Age, slider, 4, range, 1 to. Age, slider, 3. Age, slider, 3, range. Age, slider, 2, range, 1 to 7.
Okay.
Adornment. 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 Hairstyle. Adornment. Adornment.
Oh, that's not funny.
Slider. 10. Range. Adornment. Slider.
Okay,
11. Range.
interesting.
Adornment. Adornment. Slider. 13. Adornment. Slider. Adornment. 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 Slider.
I
23.
suppose that with
Range.
earrings.
1 to Adornment. Slider.
That would be
24.
cool with
Range.
earrings, but
1.
there's no earrings. So a headband.
Adornment. Slider.
Okay, probably gonna
21.
go with that.
Range. Adornment.
I like that.
Slider. Adornment. Slider. 21. Range. 1.
It's like too plain without earrings.
Adornment. Slider. Adornment. Slider. Adorn.
I can't believe I'm spending so much time here. But then again, guys,
Adornment.
the thing
Slider.
is,
11.
like, this is an
Range.
extremely long game, so you're probably gonna be
Adornment.
playing this thing
Slider.
forever. So
Adornment. Slider. 8. Range. 1 to 24.
I think we're gonna go with it. Probably gonna change your face completely in about a second or two. Don't know
Adornment.
yet.
Hairstyle. Slider. Hairstyle. Slider. Hairstyle. Slider.
That covers the earrings.
Hairstyle. Slider. 7. Range. 1 to
Maybe.
24. Hairstyle. Slider. 8. Range.
Oh,
1 to
throwback.
24. Hairstyle. Slider. 9. Range. 1 to 24. Press
I like
B
this,
back
it's kind of like
X
strong
randomize
and-
Y finish right stick lock value right
Why
trigger
I like-
preview hairstyle slider 10 range 1 to 24
Okay.
hairstyle slider 12 range
Alright. Elegant.
hairstyle slider 13 range 1 to hairstyle slider 14 range 1 to 24
Oh, this is nice. This shows the earrings.
press B back X hairstyle slider 15 range
I like this.
1 to
with
24
Sort of like tiara thing.
press hairstyle
I'm probably gonna
Slider.
put like a
16
helmet over
range
it once we spend
Hairstyle.
hours here.
hairstyle slider 18
Son of a
range
gun. Now
1
this
to
is
24
interesting.
hairstyle slider hairstyle slider 20 hairstyle slider hairstyle slider hairstyle
No,
slider 23 range 1 to
no, grandma.
hairstyle slider
Okay.
24
this.
range
And I like this. This is like sort of like, you know, this is like,
head marking
No.
slider
no, hairstyle. This is
hairstyle
this is like don't mess with me.
hairstyle slider 18 range 1 to 24
So we're gonna go with
press
this.
B back X randomize Y hair color
Yeah,
slide-
color, I think there is a brown look.
hair color
I don't know. I think anything other than
hair color
brown will look wrong.
hair color
I think we can
Hair
get away
color.
with blonde.
slider 4
Blondish.
hair color slider
That
1
works.
range 1 to hair color hair color slider 6 range
It goes
1 to 20
Actually, the glisten goes
press
with.
B back
the hair
X
nicely.
randomize Y finish right stick
Guys, I've
lock
learned
out.
to appreciate this. And you
Head
play as
marking.
many games as I
Slider.
am, and you play
2
like the
range
entire game.
1 to 24
Trust me, you want to do this.
head marking slider 3
Because you can
Head-
get like
Head.
irritated with playing the same game over and over and over again.
Head marking. Head marking. Head marking.
And if you don't somehow associate with the character, then
Head marking.
you sort of like don't get the game in
Head-
lots of cases, and that is annoying.
Head marking. Slider. 24. Range. 1 to 24. Press B.
We could actually make
Head
either.
marking.
We could
Slider.
make a
24. Range. 1 to 24. Press
mage
B. Back.
or a
X.
vampire
Randomize.
or
Y.
both.
Finish.
Evidently
Right stick.
in this
Lock
game,
value.
if we don't
Right
turn
trigger.
into a lizard
Preview champion
person.
gear. Left shoulder. Change tab left. Head marking. Slider. 23.
That would make
Range.
a cool
1 to 24.
Vampire.
Head marking. Head.
I'm looking at goth.
Head marking.
That's kind of
Head mark.
maybe too much.
Head
Okay, this
marking.
also works.
Slider.
like a
17.
sort of,
Range.
like-
1 to 24.
Like, you
Press
know, I did
B.
my
Back.
makeup in
X.
a hurry.
Randomize.
and
Y. Finish.
Now we're gonna
Right
murder
stick.
some
Lock
people.
value. Right trigger. Head.
This is
Head marking.
either that one, the last one. Look at the others.
Forehead slope.
Oh, it's slow.
Head marking.
I like
Slider.
this also.
12. Range. 1 to 24. Press B. Back. X. Randomize. Y. Finish. Right stick. Lock value. Head. Head. Head.
Scars.
Head marking. Head marking. Slider. Head marking.
That's a bit too. This is a bit too plain.
Head mark.
Okay, we'll go with the
Head marking. Head mark.
red smoky eyes. Murderous red smoky eyes. Yes,
Head marking.
Murderous.
Slider.
Murderous.
17.
red smoky
Range.
eyes.
1 to 24. Forehead slope. Slider. 0.53. Range. 0.00 smallest to
I'm not gonna
1.00.
mess with it. I think it's so
Cheekbone size. Slider. 0.47.
slightly
Range. 0.00
higher.
smallest. Cheekbone.
Not doing anything. I can't make out.
Cheekbone size.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see it.
Cheekbone size.
It sort of like
Slider.
swells the cheeks
1.00.
around
Range.
the eye.
0.00 smallest to 1.0.
I think that's
Cheekbone
fine.
size.
And then
Cheekbone height. Slider. 0. Cheekbone height.
Oh, I see.
Cheekbone height. Slider.
Jaw size.
Jaw size. Jaw size.
I just made it
Slider.
look skinnier.
0.00.
Like normal
Jaw size.
Chin height.
Chin height.
Lengthy. More. Leave
Chin-
them. Chin size.
Chin
I think a
size.
chin is
Slider.
fine.
0.47. Range.
Neck size.
Neck
Fine.
si-
Ear size.
Ear size. Slider.
Fine.
0.
Yeah. Ear rotation.
Ear rotation.
I want to
Slider.
rotate the ear. Should I make your ears smaller?
Ear
I think
size.
It's about
Slider.
the size of the ear as well. Ear height.
Ear height. Slider. 0.47.
That did nothing. I
Ear-
don't think the ear. Okay. Oh, the ear point.
Ear height.
Ear tip flare.
Ear tip flare.
I didn't
Ear-
choose.
Ear tip flare. Slider. 0.73. Range.
Okay,
0.00
actually it's more like,
smallest to 1.00 largest.
A dwarf. Okay.
Press. Face. Previewing novice gear.
Voice.
Voice. Slider. Voice E. Voice. Slider. Voice H. Voice.
Eye color.
Eye color. eye color,
That's
slider,
like greenish,
6, range,
brown.
1 to 20,
Can't see
eye
some
color,
blue.
slider, eye color,
Yeah, like a technicolor eye color.
eye,
That'll be awesome. Like speckles of different colors.
eye, eye
No.
color, slider, eye color, eye size,
And
eye color,
green.
slider, 6, eye color,
Lightish, greenish.
eye color,
Bluish.
slider, 15, range, 1 to 20,
No, that's hazel.
press, B, back, X, randomize, Y, eye color,
Red.
slider, 13, range, 1,
Man.
eye color, slider,
Okay, that's-
13, eye
Okay,
color,
let's go with that.
slider, 12, range,
Greenish,
1 to 20,
brownish, bluish. That's all the colors.
press, eye size,
Big eyes.
slider,
Too big. Okay, there.
eye size,
Right. Eye
angle, slider,
That's fine.
0.47, range, 0.0,
Eye separation.
eye separation, slider, 0.47,
No, let's leave them.
eye height,
I
slider,
think our eye's in the right spot.
eye squint, slider, 0.4, eyebrows,
Oh, angry eyes. Okay,
eyebrows,
okay, that works. good.
eyebrows, slider,
Alright.
1, range, 1 to 20,
I kind of like that.
press, B, back, X, randomize, Y, finish, right,
Eyebrow
eyebrows,
eyes, eyebrow
slider,
thickness.
2, range, eyebrows, slider,
I think that was
eyebrows,
That
slider,
was the original one.
eyebrows, eyebrows,
Oh, what
eyebrows.
happened there? Wow, look at where those
Eyebrow.
eyebrows are going.
eyebrows, slider,
Those
15,
these if they were bigger.
eyebrows,
Oh, that's like
slider, 14, range, 1 to 20,
Rengi eyebrows.
eyebrows,
Okay.
slider, 12, range, 1 to 20,
That's strong.
Eyebrows.
These are too normal.
eyebrows, slider, 10, range, 1 to 20, eyebrow height, eyebrow skew,
Skew.
eyebrow
Eyebrow depth.
depth,
Nose shape.
nose shape,
Here's the eyebrow. With the first
eyebrow
one.
height,
Eyebrows.
eyebrows, slider, 7, range, 1 to 20, eyebrows, slider, 5, eyebrows, slider, 4, range, 1 to 20, eyebrows,
I'm gonna go
Sli-
with those.
eyebrows, slider, 3, range, eyebrows, slider, eyebrow,
Okay, we'll just go with
eyebrows, slider,
like barely any eyebrows.
eyebrow height,
Okay.
eyebrow height,
Eyebrows.
eyebrow skew,
Oh, I get it now. Now make them straight.
eyebrow skew, slider, 0. Eyebrow skew, slider, 0.47, range, eyebrow skew, slider, 0.40, range, 0. Eyebrow skew, slider, 0.33, range, 0. Eyebrow skew, slider,
Actually, skew. Are
eyebrow,
they more or less straight?
eyebrow
I
skew,
think.
slider, 0.
I think that's
Eyebrow
center.
skew, slider, 0.47, range, 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest. Press, eyebrow skew, slider, 0.40, range, 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest. Press B, back,
Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I don't actually
eyebrow depth,
understand
slider,
how to...
0.47,
Oh,
range,
eyebrow
0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest.
Okay. No shape.
No shape. No shape. No shape. Slider. 0.00. No shape. Slider. 0.27. Range. 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest.
Okay. I'm actually not changing a thing.
Nose height. Slider. 0.47. Range.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. I think it's gonna log me back in or something like that. Evidently, I've been playing with the character for too long. Oh well. Okay, let's see what it's doing. I'm being punished, guys. I'm being punished. Come on.
Loading.
Oh, this is... Hold it, hold it.
Character. Previewing novice gear.
Come on.
Class. Dragon Knight. Radio button. Off. Press A, select, B,
Okay.
back, X, randomize, Y, finish,
Okay,
right trigger,
so,
preview champion gear,
Dragon
left
Knight.
shoulder, change tab left, right shoulder, class, Dragon Knight, radio button, class, Dragon Knight, radio button, on, class, Sorcerer, class, Nightblade, class, Nightblade, radio button, on. Nightblades are adventurers and opportunists with a gift for getting in and out of trouble.
Oh, okay. Let's...
Class.
Dragon Knight.
Class. Dragon Knight. Radio button. On. These skillful masters at arms use the ancient Akaviri martial arts tradition of battle spirit, and wield fearsome magic that pounds, shatters and physically alters the world around them. Press A, select, B, back, X, random. Class. Class. Sorcerer. Radio button. On. Sorcerers can use conjuration and destruction spells to hurl lightning bolts and create shock fields, wield dark magic to snare and stun, and summon Daedric combat followers from oblivion to assist them. Press A, select, B, back, X, randomize, Y, finish, right trigger, preview champion gear, left shoulder. Class. Nightblade. Radio button. On. Nightblades are adventurers and opportunists with a gift for getting in and out of trouble. Relying variously on stealth, blades, and speed, Nightblades thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting to their luck and cunning to survive. Press A, select. Class. Templar. Radio button.
I like this.
On. These traveling knights call upon the powers of light and the burning sun to deal massive damage to their enemies while restoring health, magicka, and stamina to their allies. Press A. Class. Warden. Radio button. On. Wardens are defenders of the green, master storytellers whose nature tales become magical reality. They wield frost spells against enemies and summon animals to aid them. Press Class.
Son of a gun.
Loading.
I see the
Character.
loading
Previewing novice gear.
screens.
Class. Necromancer. Radio button. Off.
I wanted to go
Necromancer.
back. Come on. I'm still checking what they are.
Loading.
Ah, this one is cool.
Character. Previewing novice gear. Class. Class. Necromancer. Class.
Oh, this is
Class.
different.
Necromancer. Radio button. Off. Necromancer. Requires class, Necromancer, upgrade. This collectible is available for
Okay.
purchase in-game from the Crown Store. Press A. Class. Arcanist. Radio button. Off.
Alright.
Arcanist. Class.
I get it.
Class. Class. Dragon Knight.
It's between
Radio button.
this one, that one.
Class. Sorcerer. Radio button. On.
Sorcerers are
Sorcerers can
generally-
use conjuration and destruction spells to hurl lightning bolts and create shock. Class.
I want one that
Nightblade.
can do
Radio button.
magic
Off.
and food.
Class. Nightblade. Radio button. On. Class. Warden. Radio button. On. Class. Templar. Radio button. On. These traveling knights call upon the powers of light and the burning sun to deal massive damage to their enemies while restoring health, magicka, and stamina to their allies. Press. Class. Dragon Knight. Radio button. On. These skillful masters at arms use the ancient Akaviri martial arts tradition of battle spirit, and wield fearsome magic that pounds, shatters and physically alters the world around them.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Press A. Select. Class. Dragon Knight. Radio button. On. These skillful masters at class. Gender. Slider. Female. Gender. Slider. Gender. Slider. Gender. Slider. Female. Prep. Alliance. Aldmeri Dominion. Radio button. Off. Press A. Select. B. Back. X. Randomize. Y. Finish. Right trigger. Preview champion gear. Left shoulder. Change tab left. Right shoulder. Alliance. Daggerfall Covenant. Radio button. On. Alliance. Ebonheart Pact. Radio button. On. The Ebonheart Pact was forged in war when Eastern Tamriel was invaded by the Akaviri. The Nords of Skyrim, Dark Elves of Morrowind, and Free Argonians united to oppose them. The pact endured, and confronts new perils as one. Alliance. Aldmeri Dominion. Radio button. On. Believing only they can counter the threat to Tamriel, the Elder races have founded the Aldmeri Dominion. High Elves, Wood Elves, and the Feline Khajiit have formed an alliance of mysticism, cunning, and ferocity. Press. Alliance. Ebonheart Pact. Radio button. On. The Ebonheart Pact was forged in war when Eastern Tamriel was invaded by the Akaviri. The Nords of Skyrim, Dark Elves of Morrowind, and Free Argonians united to oppose them. The pact endured, and confronts new perils as one. Alliance. Daggerfall Covenant. Radio button. On. Surrounded by enemies, the Bretons, Red Guards, and Orcs of the Iliac Bay have united to form the Daggerfall Covenant. They fight to protect their people and, if possible, to save all Tamriel from the dire forces that threaten it. Press. Alliance. Aldmeri. Race. High Elf. Race. High Elf. Radio button. on, race, wood elf, radio button, on. The wood elves' diversified racial skills reflect their woodland affinity. Improved archery, base stamina, stamina recovery, stealth detection, movement speed, reduced fall damage, and poison and disease resistance make them deadly foes and gifted hunters.
The
Press
size
A,
of the
select,
shield.
race, high elf, radio button, on. The racial skills of the high elves reflect their magical affinity by increasing their weapon and spell damage, resource recovery, base magicka, and experience gain. These innate bonuses help define the race as proud and powerful spellcasters. Race, Caitiate, radio button, on. The racial skills of the feline Caitiate reflect their natural versatility and guile, giving them bonuses to pickpocketing, stealth, resource recovery, as well as base health, magicka, and stamina. These bonuses help them thrive in many ventures of life. Race, Imperial, radio button, off. Imperial requires Imperial race and outfit style upgrade. This collectible is available for purchase in-game from the Crown Store. Race,
I gotta buy it then.
race,
I think
high elf,
makes
radio
more
button,
sense.
on. The racial skills of the high elves reflect their magical affinity by increasing their weapon and spell damage, resource recovery, base body type, previewing novice gear. Muscular, 17%. Large, 70%. Thin, 11%. Press. Muscular, 8%. Muscular, 53%. Large, 7%. Thin, 38%. Muscular, 51%. Muscular,
As of an
0%. Large. Muscular, 0%. Muscular, 0%. Large, 49%. Thin. Muscular, Muscular, 100%. Large, 0%. Thin, 0%. Muscular, 36%. Large, 28%. Thin, 35%. Muscular, 36%. Large, 20%. Muscular, 37%. Large, 19%. Thin, 42%. Press, B. Muscular, 37%. Large, 31%. Thin, 30%. Muscular, 47%. Large. Muscular, 51%. Large, 24%. Thin, 23%. Press, B, back, X, randomize, Y. Muscular, 51%. Large, 15%. Thin, 32%. Press, B, back. Body, previewing novice gear. Foot size, slider, 0.
Oh, these were my original.
Skin color, slider, 5. Height, head type, previewing novice gear. Heroic, 48%.
Okay.
Head, previewing novice gear. Ear tip flare, slider. Chin size, slider, 0.47. Hair. Age. Adornment, slider. Adornment.
Okay,
slider.
I think it was because I didn't
Hairstyle, slider. Hairstyle.
The race in the front and I was skipped or something like that. I think that's what happened.
Hairstyle. Hair color. Hair color, slider. Head marking, slider, 1. Head. Head marking. Forehead slope. Slider. 0.53 range, 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest. Press, B, back, X, red. Forehead slope. Slider. Forehead slope. Cheekbone size. Slider. 0. Cheek. Jaw size. Chin height. Jaw size. Neck size. Ear size. Slider. 0.33. Ear size. Slide.
I think the first
Ear
one was a
rotation.
nose.
Slider. 0.33
Nose.
range. Ear
That's fine.
Ear tip flare. Ear tip flare. Slider.
I actually did like
0.47.
the
Chin
first
size.
character.
Hair color. Slider. 9. Range. 1. Hair color. Slider. 11. Face.
It doesn't really make it up.
Mouth curve. Slider. 0. Lip fullness. Lip fullness. Slider.
Okay.
0.8. Mouth curve. Slider. Mouth curve. Slide. Mouth height. Slider. Nose length. Slider. 0.47. Nose length. Nose width. Slider. 0.87. Range. 0.00 smallest to 1. Nose width. Slider. Nose width. Slider. 0.53.
I like her eyes to be a bit
Nose
smaller
height.
though.
No. Nose. Nose shape. Nose. Nose shape. Nose shape. Slider. 0.20. Eyebrow depth. Slider. 0.4. Eyebrow skew. Slider. Eyebrow height. Eyebrows. Slide. Eyebrows. Eyebrow. Eyebrow.
Okay,
Eyebrows.
this kind of like
Slider.
suits
4. Range. 1 to 20.
the way she set up. We'll go with those broken eyebrows.
Eyebrows. Slider. 14.
again.
Range. 1 to 20. Prep. Eyebrows.
Okay.
Slider.
This suits her.
Eyebrows. 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 Slider.
These are more
18.
normal.
Range. 1 to 20. Eyebrows. Eyebrows.
Softer.
Slider.
I like the aggression
Eyebrows.
on this.
Slider.
That's
18.
cool.
Range. Eyebrow height.
height.
Slider. 0.80. Range. Eyebrow skew. Slider. 0.40. Range. 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest.
I think her cheekbones
Press
can be a
B
bit
back.
higher. And
Eyebrow depth.
the eyes can be a
Slider.
little bit smaller.
0.4. Nose shape. Slider. 0.
No, let's do
Nose shape. Slide. Mouth height. Slider. Lip. Lip fullness. Slider. 1.00. Range.
I just
0.
go maximum.
Lip fullness. Mouth curve. Mouth curve. Slider. 0.87. Range. 0.0. Mouth curve.
Okay.
Mouth curve. Mouth height. Slider. 0. Nose length. Slider. Face. Previewing champion gear. Mouth curve. Slider. 0.87. Range. 0. Mouth curve. Lip.
Leaving,
Lip fullness.
leaving.
Nose No shape. Slider. 0.20, range, 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest. Press B, back, X, randomize, Y, finish, right stick, lock value, right trigger, preview no gear. Face, previewing no gear. No shape. Slider.
I'm really tempted, but
0.20. Face, previewing novice gear.
Novice gear.
Face, previewing champion gear.
Oh, this is awesome.
No shape. Face, previewing. Face, previewing novice gear. Face, previewing champion gear. No
This
shape.
is cool.
Slider. 0.20, range, 0.00 smallest to 1.00 largest.
It'd be nice if I could actually like change
Press
the
B,
color of
back,
this.
X,
Red would be
randomize,
awesome.
Y, finish, right stick, lock value. Enter name. Text field, enter name, character limit 25. Press A, accept, B, cancel.
Lily. 1 L of 2 L. Why? Delay. Why? So no one makes a mistake.
Text field, Argent Lily, character limit 25. Press A, select, B, back. Done. Validating name. Please wait. Login. Requesting character load.
Alright.
Loading. The Wailing Prison. Tamriel is gone. You are going someplace else, someplace far from the world you know. Someplace wrong.
Someplace wrong.
How do you feel? Can you move?
What happened to my gear? Yeah, this is much better than punch, block, punch. Much better to how Skyrim was handling. Okay, cool.
Completed. Find a way to escape Cold Harbor. Talk to the Prophet.
Slowly now. You've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself.
What's happening? Who are you? Goodbye.
Like you, I am a prisoner in this place, yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. Not yet.
So, dude, what do you want from me?
You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Okay.
Let's escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titanborn.
Who's there?
Completed. Talk to the Prophet.
Oh there. Are
Leave
you
the
all
cell.
right? The name's Lyris.
You cannot open that lock.
I hope you've
You
still got
cannot
some
open
fight
that
left in
lock.
you. You're going to need it.
Completed. Leave the cell. Loot a weapon from the Dremora.
Must have been the runt of the litter.
Dremora Churl. Player inventory. Completed. Loot a weapon from the
Be
Dremora.
ready and stay sharp.
Follow
Somebody take the
Lyris.
X.
Full of surprises.
Did she take the X? Wait.
Inventory. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Character. Journal. Announce.
Okay, inventory.
Inventory. Your inventory houses all the equipment, supplies, consumables, quest items, and crafting materials your character has accumulated throughout their journey. Press A after selecting an item to equip or use it. Press Inventory. Weapons. Hands, gold, 0, player capacity. Hands, gold, 0, player
Weapon?
capacity, 2 of 60. Search, text field, search, character limit 128. Press A. Inventory, gold, 0, player capacity.
What happened to the axe? No one, they're leaving.
Completed, follow Lyris. Defeat the prison guard. Completed, defeat the prison guard.
Keep moving. There are more
Drain
danger
more
on the way.
Follow Lyris.
Okay, but I want to put that in my hand.
Let's keep moving.
Inventory. Character. Announcements. Collections. Inventory. New. Inventory. Gold. Pack. Current. Title. Character skills.
Dude, all I want is a weapon in my character's hands.
SO plus.
Let's go.
Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Completed, follow Lyris. Defeat the prison guards. Target is immune.
He's immune what now?
Target is immune.
Can I not do a takedown or something? My punches are too weak. And get this fighting like a girl. Punch. Special attack.
Target is immune.
Stop there.
Target is immune.
What is going on?
Target is immune.
The same character I've been fighting just now. What is going on? Punch or something. Kick. Are we blocked? Punch, punch, punch. 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 I think we're glitching. Maybe we can leave this with prison guard and go.
Target is immune.
Man,
Target is immune. Target is immune. Completed. Defeat the prison guards.
Hold a moment.
Follow Lyris.
Come here.
Completed. Follow Lyris.
Can't I pick that up?
Talk to Lyris.
This place is an abomination. You can almost feel the hatred emanating from every rock.
Who are you?
A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris.
I was told to find you.
What? Who told you to
A
find
strange
me?
figure appeared in my cell, an old man in rags.
The Prophet. He spoke to you?
He said
What did he say?
He said our fates are intertwined.
Ha! That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you even for a moment. He must think you can help me.
I can still hear his voice in my head. What does he want me to help you?
Break him out, of course.
Completed.
Believe
Talk
me,
to
I can
Lyris.
use all the help I can get.
Continue through the Bleeding
That blind
Forge.
old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home.
All right then,
Tamriel's a long way from here.
I'll help you.
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
What is this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor.
Wow.
And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
What? Then how are we having this conversation? Are you dead?
I don't know.
Are you dead
Once
too?
we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion.
Oh.
I don't understand any of it myself.
I'm dead. Who killed me?
A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you this. It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
But we're prisoners here, same as you.
How can we rescue the Prophet?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them.
Okay,
I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
all right. If I'm dead, okay. Goodbye.
We should keep moving.
Completed. Continue through the Bleeding Forge. Defeat Vakar the Forge Master.
All right.
SO Plus. Crown Store.
Please show me a
Inventory.
sword.
Inventory. Gold. Inventory. Gold. 0. Player capacity. 3 of 6. Inventory.
Okay, I'm just gonna go
Character
through
sheet.
them all.
Char-
Character sheet.
Monday. Health. Title. Future. Outfit selection.
No.
Outfit change tokens. 0. No outfit. Character. Title. Drop down. Attributes. Health. Mundus. None. Not equipped. Mundus stone/boon. Empty. Explore the world and discover.
Okay.
Character. Advanced stats. Press B, back, X, view attributes. Name. Description. Race. High Elf. Alliance. Aldmeri Dominion. Class. Dragon Knight. Rank. Citizen. Bounty. 0 gold. Active effects. No active effects. Press. Character. Press A. Skills. Press A. Skills. Advisor, Dragon Knight Initiate. Class. Rank. Rank. 1. Earth and Heart. Progress, 0%. Ultimate abilities, Magma Armor, locked. Active abilities, Stone Fist, Molten Weapons, locked. Obsidian Shield, locked.
And
Journal.
why is the
Social.
Stone Fist unlocked?
Activity. Log out. Press A.
Collections?
Collections. 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 The Collections menu is home to all of your account's collections and downloadable content packs. Collections include wearable costumes, non-combat pets, and mounts. Whenever you obtain a new collectible, it can be found and set as active within this menu. Press A. Continue. Collect. Upgrade. Collected. Class, Warden. New. Collected. Upgrade. Class, Warden. Not collected. Collect. Appearance. Hat. Costumes. Not collected. And appearance.
Dude, I need to just...
House. Fragment.
Tools.
Tools. Not customize. Head. Press A. Collected.
Oh, alright.
Collected.
Okay.
Collect. Chest. Collected. Outfit style. High elf. Collected. 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 Collected.
First one.
Collected. Armor. Legs. Light. Collected.
Actually goes
Outfit
with-
style.
Leave a little bit more
Collected.
colorful.
Outfit style.
Choose.
Arm. Shoulders. Press A. Select. Collected. Outfits.
Yeah.
Collected. Outfit style. Armor. Light. Collected.
Shoes.
Collected. Outfit style. Collected.
Alright, that's cool.
Collected.
Knee
Outfit
guards
style.
and
High elf shoes 4. Learned from the high elf crafting style.
Okay.
Arm. Hands. Light. Collected. Outfit style. High elf glove. Collected. Outfit style. Collected. Outfit style. High elf gloves 4. Learned from the high elf crafting style, acquired by looting backpacks, wardrobes, and other world objects throughout Tamriel. Collected. Outfit style.
alright.
Armor. Weight. Light. Collected. Outfit style. Collected. Outfit style. High elf sash 4.
Okay.
Armor styles. Waist. Hands. Feet. Collection. Shield. Two-handed. Axe. Collected. Outfit style. High elf. Collected. Collected. Out. Weapon. 1. Collected. Outfit. Weapons. Unavailable. Collected. Outfit style. High elf shield. Collected. Collect. What? Bow.
It's like, it looks like
Collected.
normally like
Collected.
the most visible
Collected.
of them.
Weapons.
No,
Collect-
they are not barbarians.
Collected. Outfits. Weapon styles. Collections. Weapon styles. Press. Armor style. Feet. Press A. Collect. Collections. Tales of Tribute Patrons. Press. Collections.
Okay, but why isn't she put the armor on?
Activity Finder.
Son of a gun. Dude, could you kill him? Come on, one more. Your turn.
Target is immune.
He can keep him down.
Your level 2 rewards are available.
Well played, friend.
Press. Hold start.
Arcade's beard, you are good in
Vakar the
fight.
Forge Master. Reach the Towers of Eyes.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Okay, hold to claim.
Level 2. Claim. Rewards claimed. Future rewards. Press A. Continue. Level up. Attribute points. 1. Health. Skills. Advisor. Class. Rank.
Earth and Heart.
1.
What is
Earth and Heart.
what is it?
Progress. Rank. 1. Draconic Power. Class. Skills Advisor. Dragon Knight Class. Rank.
Over there?
Earth and Heart. Advisor. Dragon Knight Initiate. Ultimate abilities. Magma Active. Purchase ability. Points. 1. Are you...
Not yet. Where'd she go? As you adventure in Tamriel, I think they did tell us what that was about.
Loading.
Wasn't really less.
The Wailing Prison. Once you've begun a light attack, you can immediately activate an...
The god of steam can see every part of Cold Harbor.
Completed. Reach the Towers of Eyes. Destroy the Cold Harbor Sentinel. Belvedere 11, Dolphus.
Dude, I don't have a gun as yet.
The sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also be blinded for a time.
Okay, goodbye.
You have not set an active mount. You have not set an active mount. Quick slot. Empty. Quick slot.
Yes. Dude, why don't I have a weapon?
Quests. Soul Shriven in Activity Finder. New. Skill. Level up. Attribute. Skills. Advisor. Earth and Heart. Advisor. Dragon Knight Initiate. Points. 1. Sky Shards. 0 of 3. Ultimate abilities. Magma Armor. Ultimate abilities. Magma Armor. Active.
How much?
Purchase ability. Points. 1. Are you sure you want to purchase Stonefist? This costs 1. Earth and Purchase ability. Points. 1. Are you sure you want to purchase Stonefist? This costs 1 skill point. This is an advised skill. Abilities. The ability you purchased has been added to the first slot of your ability bar. Press X to use the ability. Press A, continue.
Okay.
Earth and Heart increased to
What was your
2.
name again? Target practice?
Draymora can. Stonefist increased to rank 2. Draymora.
The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also be blinded for a time.
Okay, but where are we going, woman?
Earth and Heart increased to 3.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers! The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also...
Yes, so where are we going to? Okay, we're going this way. She doesn't want to tell me. I'm just going to follow my own way. Following me. Okay, cool. I'm going the right way. No?
The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also be blinded for a time.
Location. I suppose that's where we're going. But these are vampires, if I'm not mistaken. I guess this isn't a waste of time because I'm obviously going to need these powers at some point. I guess they're really dangerous. Oh yeah, we were also in cages.
The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy...
You cannot use that door right now.
Okay. But I guess we'll just move around here and, you know, something starts making suppose eventually I would have killed all the sentinels and I suppose then afterwards destroy the coal harbor sentinel.
Who taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment?
Cool. Frog. Keep what I eat.
Your level 3 rewards are available.
Keep what I kill.
Level up. Dre Morabonkin. Player inventory. Dre Morabonkin. Player inventory.
Claim no.
Skills. Press A, select, B, back, X, text chat, Y, voice chat. Level up, attribute points, 1. Magic. Help. Skills, advisor. Rank. 3. Earth and
Okay,
Heart.
Earth and Heart.
Progress, 71.85%. Dracon. Ultimate. Active abilities. Spiked armor. Advised skill. Purchase for 1 skill point. Spiked armor. Cast time. Instant. Volok 209 has invited you to trade.
Dude, I got nothing.
Trade invite cancelled.
To trade.
Active Active abilities. Stonefist 2.
Okay, let's not do that yet.
Skills. Advisor. Rank. Draconic power. Advise.
Okay, it's the only
Active
one that's
abilities.
open. Alright.
Spiked armor.
Okay, buy it.
Advised skill. Purchase for 1 skill point. Spiked armor. Cast time.
Oh, okay, I've got no skill.
Primary.
I've got no skill points.
Skills. Advisor. Draconic power. Rank. Earth and Heart. Advisor.
You know what?
Skills. Character. Level up. Attribute point. Skills. Advisor. Active abilities. Lava Whip.
Matt? Eventually this is doing something.
Your level 3 rewards are available. Press, hold start, claim.
Dude, I was just in my
Dremora Kingald.
level 3.
Stonefist increased to rank 3.
Okay, that's good. we talking?
The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also be blinded for a time.
Okay. Spread the whole the house. No. I've got to beat up that one. Let's see how I get in there.
Skills. Level up. Skills. Advisor. Dracon. Active abilities. Spiked armor. Dark talons.
Find that cat.
Your level 3 rewards are available. Press, hold start, claim now.
Dude.
Earth and Heart increased to 4.
Okay.
The Sentinels...
We're going this way. Really? Open your eyes.
Your level 3 rewards are
That might have been a
available.
fair fight.
Press,
There were
hold
3 of
start,
you.
claim now. Inventory. Inventory, gold, 15. Mundus. None. Pa Inventory, gold, 15. Player capacity. Craft bag, gold, 15. Inventory. Skill. Level up. Skills. Advisor, Dragon Knight Initiate. Points. Gold Road. Your level 3 rewards are Dre Morabonkin, player inventory. Your level 3 rewards are available. Press, hold start, claim now.
Oh dear.
Your level 3 rewards are available. Press.
The sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also be blinded.
Dude, I don't know where they are.
Clanfear. Play.
I'm following my map. And I'm just finding the same things over and over again. Really don't know what.
Your level 3 rewards are available. Watcher. Your level 3 rewards are available. Press, hold start, claim now.
Okay. I haven't been up this way. Alright.
Try to be inconspicuous. Just got free of this place. Last thing we need is to get recaptured.
An eyeball.
I'll keep watch.
Yes, that's me.
Completed. Destroy the Called Harbor Sentinel. Reach the Prophet's Cell. Your level 3 rewards are available. Press, hold start, claim now.
While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Level 3 rewards. Attribute.
The Prophet's enclosure isn't far. Let's go.
Go. But where is it? All right. Come on.
Your level 3 rewards are available.
fool! You will never
Draymora
escape
King.
my will.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Completed. Reach the Prophet's cell. Talk to Lyris.
Okay, how do we get in now?
Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Okay, who's that now?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
Okay. See if he's on our map. He is.
Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in.
Wailing prison. He's going with. Alright.
Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be.
Completed. Talk to
Cold
Lyris.
Harbor is a wondrous place.
Talk to Cadwell.
It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand.
There we go.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two... Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
Okay, you must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get you to the Prophet's cell. The door's sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Okay, let's go.
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Okay, thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in
Completed.
now and again,
Talk to
won't you?
Cadwell. Enter the Undercroft.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. You better be careful.
We've been there. Door didn't want to open. Now the door open. Okay, let's try and claim those points.
Level 3 rewards.
sooner you get that door
Attribute
open, the
points.
sooner we can
Plus
get out of
1.
here.
Skill points. Plus 1. Tip. Tip. Food. Reward. Bound crown fortifying meal. Character bind on pickup. Gourmet dish. Claim rewards. Rewards claimed. Future rewards. Press A. Continue. Future rewards. Level up. Attribute points. 2. Skills. Skills advice. Class. Rank. Rank. 4. Earth and Heart. Progress, 84.17%. Rank. Earth and Heart. Advice. Ultimate abilities. Magma. Purchase ability. Points. 1. Are you sure you want to purchase molten weapons? This. Earth and Heart. Advisor, Dragon Knight Initiate. Points. 0. Sky Shards. 0. Obsidian Shield. Skills.
I can't do that now.
Lockpicking. Move the lockpick over a pin and hold the right trigger to attempt to set the pin. When the pin wiggles, release right trigger to set the pin in place. Set all pins before the timer runs out. It is possible to break your lockpick if you push too far down on the pin. With this practice lock, your lockpick will not be consumed upon breaking, but most other locks will cause you to lose the broken lockpick. You can attempt to force the lock by pressing X. More difficult locks have a lower chance to be forced. Forcing a lock always breaks a lockpick. Press A, continue.
It open. In. In.
Lockpick failed. Lockpicking. Move the lockpick over a pin and hold the right trigger to attempt to set the pin. When the pin wiggles, release right trigger to set the pin in place. Set all pins before the timer runs out. It is possible to break your lockpick if you push too far down on the pin. With this practice lock, your lockpick will not be consumed upon breaking, but most other locks will cause you to lose the broken lockpick. You can attempt to force the lock by pressing X. More difficult
Okay.
locks have a lower chance to be forced. Forcing a lock always breaks a lockpick. Press A, continue.
All right.
Loading.
Me a
Wailing
bit to get
Prison.
it.
Find the profit cell. Earth and heart increased to 5.
I think I just figured a trap.
This place stinks of death and decay. This place stinks of death and decay.
Why? I don't have any swords.
Sorry, Did that hurt? It looked painful.
Player inventory, 14 of 60.
This place stinks of death and decay.
It looks like
Loading.
someone else is doing this challenge as
Completed.
well.
Find the Prophet's cell. Follow Lyris.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Don't ever.
All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news.
Completed.
It's going to be
Follow
up to you to
Lyris.
keep him safe and get him back
Talk to
Tamriel.
Lyris.
I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. Once it's done, get moving.
Completed. Talk
The
to
Prophet
Lyris.
will know where to go, but he'll need your
Defend
eyes
Lyris.
and your protection.
All right.
Completed. Defend Lyris. Activate the pinions, 0/2. Activate the pinions, 1/2. Completed. Activate the pinions. Wait for the exchange. Completed.
Freedom!
Wait for the exchange.
I remember this feeling.
Talk to the prophet.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyra sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled.
Merchant Lily.
It is as the scrolls foretold,
Really, guy?
but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lyris call you the prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric
Completed.
machines
Talk to
of
the prophet.
darkest magic. Their
Enter the
chains
anchor
bind
mooring.
our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Okay.
Up the stairs quickly. We must get to the anchor mooring.
Up the stairs. Okay, stairs behind you. Guess we're going the right way.
There it is.
Completed. Enter the anchor mooring.
Anchor mooring.
Get to the anchor base. Completed. Get to the anchor base. Defeat the Child of Bones.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
The future holds our salvation, and you have a part to play.
No, I think moved out of the way. Punch him in his bony butt.
A moment.
Child of Bone. Your level 4 rewards are available. Press, hold start, claim now. Talk to the Prophet.
Trying to, but
Stonefist increased to rank 4.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
okay, what's it?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Completed. Talk to the Prophet.
Really
Collect the Sky Shard.
Shard of
Really
Aetherius,
good.
fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard.
Completed. Collect the Sky Shard. Wait for the
Great
Prophet.
Akatosh, dragon
Sky
god
Shard
of
absorbed.
time, I
Pieces
require
collected, 1 of
your
3.
strength. Let the way be opened.
Achievement
Let
unlocked.
these wandering souls
Wailing Prison
return
Sky Shard
home.
Hunter.
Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Completed. Wait for the Prophet. Completed.
He'll
Approach.
catch up when he's ready.
Loading. Canarthi's Roost. This island off the south coast of Elsewhere is named after the Khajiit goddess of weather and the sky, who is usually represented as a great hawk. She finds many worshippers among the catfolk sailors and farmers, especially those who grow moonsugar cane.
Alright.
Completed. Use the rift to escape to Tamriel.
The vestige
Talk to the
awakens
Prophet.
Once again. Come
Eagle
here.
Strand
We
discovered.
must speak. As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean, and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
Guys, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Skills. Press A, select, B, back, X, text chat, Y, voice chat. Name Argent Lily. Location Eagle Strand.
Why do I still not have?
Character. Collections. New. Inventory.
Let's go through it again and
Character.
see what works.
SO. Daily rewards. Daily rewards. New. Press A, select, B, back, X, text chat, Y, voice chat. Name. Rain's hand reward.
Okay, let's take that.
Bind on pickup. Crown item. Crown experience scroll. You gain a 50% experience point bonus from all sources for 2 hours. Claimed. Bind on pickup. Crown item. Crown lesson. Riding stamina. Level 1. Increases your riding stamina by 1 per lesson. Riding stamina helps prevent being dismounted, allows your mount to sprint longer, and takes effect on your character regardless of the mount set active. Your current Bind on pickup. Gourmet dish. Bind on pickup.
I guess I've claimed whatever I could claim.
Welcome back, good friend. It is always a pleasure to talk nonsense with someone, and to have his nonsense respected. You have no crates just now. More can be found on the store, my friend. Goodbye, my friend.
You do not have any crates to open. You can purchase more in the Crown Store. Gift inventory. SO Plus. Announcements. Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online. Featured. Sale. Crown packs. 4 days left. Crowns are on sale. Crown. Featured. Early purchase. Receive rewards. New releases. 2025 Content Pass. 2025 Content Pass. The Worm Cult is back, seeking revenge for their defeat during the plane meld. Travel to a lost island. Gold Road. 2025 Content Pass. 2025 Content Pass. The Worm Cult is back, seeking revenge for their defeat during the plane. Gold Road.
Repurchased.
Daily reward claimed. Crown Experience Scroll. Announcements. Collection. Inventory. Craft Bag. Gold, 20. Attribute points available. The character menu will allow you to spend available attribute points to increase your effectiveness in combat. Character sheet. Attribute. Stamina. Outfit selection. Outfit change tokens. Outfits, 1 out of 10. Outfit 1. Top. Unlock new outfit. Unlock new outfit. Featured. New. Limited time offers. Castle Skingrad. Mate. Featured. Blackwood Carnival body paint. Plate. Warhorn, aquatic. Character. Social. Friends. Press A, select. Options. Video. Press A, select. B, back. X, defaults. Options. Press. Options. Press. Character sheet. Attribute points. 2. No title. Attributes. Mundus. Character. Character.
Okay, wait.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again.
Completed. Talk to the prophet.
There is still much we need to accomplish.
Talk to the prophet.
Cannot foresee that.
Be wary,
Completed.
Vestige.
Soul shriven
Our
in
very
Cold
plane
Harbor.
Of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal
Gain 2 skill
looms
points.
across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger
Earth and Heart
roams
increased
the
to
land
7.
and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Skill line gained. Soul magic. Molten weapons increased to rank 2. Achievement unlocked. Soul shriven in Cold Harbor. Die unlocked. Soul shriven gray.
Alright.
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
Alright. Skirmish with the evil we shall.
We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
Okay. I think we move my head. A little bit. Bluetooth. Over there. See how that works out. It seems like most of the stuff are being written on in the corner over there. And the other corner. We'll see how it goes. Can I take that? Okay, so I need to go on quests that way. I'm tracking a golden pursuits activity. Change or remove track activities from the pursuit section. Find them. Nope, but okay.
You there, wet one. This one needs to speak to you.
Okay.
Welcome to Kenarthi's Roost, friend. The hurricane must have been very disorienting. So many injured, confused. Keep your voice down. Try not to draw attention.
Look, smart guy.
Razumdar is here on a mission of some delicacy. You are just what the Bandari ordered. Between your hands and Raz's good looks, we are certain to see this through.
Okay. But I think the face cam is in perfect place.
First, a question. Where did you
Started.
come
Storm
from?
on the horizon.
You wouldn't believe me if I told
Talk
you.
to Razumdar.
Okay. Wouldn't believe me if I told you.
If you landed 5 paces north, you'd have squashed a rat, slipped on its guts, and cracked your head on a signal drum. The whole island would have known of your arrival. So where did you come from, truly?
Okay, Cold Harbor, Molag Bal's realm. He plans to invade Tamriel.
A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where will you say you came from?
I'm a Dominion soldier who survived the shipwreck.
Yes, lie with confidence. A straight face and a gleam in your eye. Well done. It is very good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival, it does not fit in, you understand?
I trust you.
You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or, come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process, grow your stature and wealth. It is entirely up to you. Because you are no soldier, which is useful. You can speak with the locals, assure them we are not invaders or marauders. Now come, let us try to fit in.
Completed. Talk to Razumdar. Talk to Commander Karaneth.
Commander Karaneth, the moment? This recruit survived the shipwreck without injuries. You mentioned something about the shattered shoals, yes?
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had few survivors trickle in from that direction.
Okay. What do you need exactly?
We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island.
Do what I can.
Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part. Before you head to Shattered Shoals,
Completed.
speak
Talk
with
to
Eelsil.
Commander Karaneth.
He just returned from exploring
to
a nearby
Eelsil.
temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Okay.
Eelsil is this way. Eelsil, this recruit wishes to speak with you.
Marvelous, isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something?
Commander Karen said you returned from a nearby temple.
Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless.
Did you encounter any sea vipers?
What do you mean? Pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our camp.
Why were you attacked by the undead?
I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things.
Okay. Alright, I'm changing the color to this because evidently blue light is very bad for you. White light is too bright. Then I've got like an orange light. We'll go with that one. So, what can you tell me about sea vipers?
Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we both have more important matters to attend. If you'd excuse me.
Okay. Goodbye.
We should speak privately.
Completed. Talk to Eelsil.
Let's meet by the statues.
Talk to Razumdar at Eagle Strand's entrance.
I must consider the Morning Stone's possibilities. First, to determine if the water's indeed infinite. Do you mind? I must focus on my work.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away. But as this one said, there are opportunities here for people that fall from the sky.
I'm listening.
Eelsil is most impressed with his newest bauble. But the undead are a threat to all of Kanathi's roost. If you want to, you could search the Temple of the Morning Springs, determine how to contain the dead there. Then the locals should see we came here as allies, not conquerors.
Alright, anything else?
Karaneth told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Kanathi's roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes? You could scout the coast, as the commander said. Prove yourself to the soldiers.
Okay. Where are you headed?
Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in Mistral. At the
Completed.
northern end
Talk
of
to
the island.
Razumdar at Eagle
Let's meet
Strand's
up there
entrance.
After you've done what you decide
Investigate
to do.
Temple of the Morning
Until
Springs.
Then, bright moons guide
Investigate
your steps.
Shattered Shoals.
Okay. Goodbye, guy. I didn't really see how far this is, but That's close.
Take pride in your work, I always say.
I'm not used to seeing so much open space. This is my first sea voyage.
What is that storm cloud?
It's that sea elf. Marmor, they call them. I think he's doing it just to annoy us. If they just gag him, he couldn't cast his spells. But they need to question him, I suppose. I just hope he doesn't ruin my maps.
Are you a soldier?
Me? I guess I am now. In Valenwood, I was a cartographer. You know, a map maker. When they recruited me for this mission, I thought all I'd be doing is surveying land. Turns out, there's a lot more responsibilities.
Okay.
Oh well.
What is that storm cloud?
It's that sea elf. Marmor, they call them. I think he's doing it just to annoy us.
Okay.
All crimes must be punished. God! Stop that criminal!
Sky shard absorbed. Pieces collected 2 of 3.
Okay. Yes.
$16 bounty added. Fugitive from justice. Eagle Strand.
Yes.
Your level 4 rewards are available. Sentry. Player inventory. 18 of 60. Curious. Achievement unlocked. Murderer.
Oh dear.
Achievement unlocked. Discerning pilferer. You are now notorious. You will no longer be attacked by the law.
Okay. Hey, I forgot that mustn't do. Alright, so that's done. Wait a minute. That's close to there. Whatever that is.
Sweaty Zone. Crown Experience Scroll. Website. Search by XP. C0M. Sell a gold. And crowns. Price very very cheap.
Close.
Work build calculated.
Hello. I think you must have the wrong person. I only speak to 2 kinds of people, and you seem to be neither of them.
Okay.
You are now disreputable.
Watch your step, ground walker.
Why, you
6 bounty added. You are now 6 bounty added.
I call that thunder.
6 bounty added. Fugitive from justice. You will now be killed on sight by the law. 6 bounty added.
You won't get away with it.
There's a villain on the loose. Stop them.
Soon enough. God!
It is there.
Eagle Strand. Your equipped items have lost durability. Your level 4 rewards are available. Press, hold start, claim now. Your level 4 rewards are available.
Okay.
Press, hold start, claim now. Level 4 rewards, attribute points, +1. Reward. Trifling. Choose one. Rawhide guard. Tip. How to enchant. Reward. Trifling glyph of health. Armor glyph, enchanting. Trifling glyph of health, maximum health enchantment. Choose one. Homespun breeches. Rawhide guards. Iron legs. Bind on equip, legs. Reward. Trifling glyph of health. Armor glyph, enchanting. Trifling glyph of health. Choose one. Reward. Trifling glyph of health. Choose one. Iron legs. Claim. Rewards claimed. Future rewards. Press A, continue. Met. Skill. World. Rank. 1. Soul Magic. Progress, 0%. Rank. World. Rank. You are now notorious. You will no longer be attacked by the law. You are now disreputable.
I don't care to sail through corpses, but if I dock at Mistral, they'll inspect my cargo. Which is all legitimate, I assure you.
I'm looking for passage off this island.
Where do you need to go?
Where can you take me?
I can take you to Vulkelgard in Oridon. I have many things to sell to the High Elves. All of them legal.
Okay.
Somerset's days of isolation are over. You ought to visit someday. You'll never find a more beautiful land in all of Tamriel.
Okay. No, let's not keep in. Okay, so this is where how I get off island. All right.
Social. Skills. Character sheet. Description. Character. Mundus. Type. Character sheet. No type. No title. Press A. No title. Attributes. Attributes. Attribute. Attribute. Stamina. Spinner. 1. Mundus. Combat. Mundus stones. You can find Mundus. Weapon swap. Upon reaching level 15, players can equip 2 weapons, each with their own hotbar. Press D-pad left to perform the weapon swap. This can be particularly useful when switching between multiple combat roles such as damage dealer, tank, healer, or buff support. Ultimate abilities. Ultimate abilities are devastatingly interrupts. Abilities.
Okay, let's start from here.
Your ability bar can be found at the bottom center of the screen when you enter combat, or when a hostile is targeted. Combat abilities can be added into this tray from the skills menu and executed by pressing the corresponding X, Y, B, left shoulder, or right shoulder. The ability bar. The skills menu can be found in the player menu start. Press B, back, X, link in chat. Battle leveling boost. Battle leveling helps lower level characters play competitively with higher level characters, providing an even playing field for adventuring, dungeons, and alliance warfare. Battle leveling boosts max health, stamina, magicka, armor and spell resistance, spell damage, weapon damage, critical strike chance, and recovery. This boost decreases as the character increases level, eventually vanishing once the character reaches the maximum champion point level.
Okay.
Press B. Status effects. Dealing damage has a chance to apply additional effects to the target based on the damage done. Magical damage types. Flame damage applies burning. Deals damage over 4 seconds. Frost damage applies chill. Deals instant damage. Applies minor maim for 4 seconds, reducing damage done. While an ice staff is actively equipped, applies minor brittle for 4 seconds, increasing the critical damage taken. Shock damage applies concussed. Deals instant damage, increasing if concussed was already applied. Applies minor vulnerability for 4 seconds, increasing damage taken. Magic damage applies overcharged. Deals instant damage and restores magicka. Applies minor magicka steal for 4 seconds, causing attackers to restore magicka. Martial damage types. Bleed damage applies hemorrhaging. Deals damage over 4 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Disease damage applies diseased. Deals instant damage, splashing to nearby enemies up to once every 4 seconds. Applies minor defile for 4 seconds, decreasing healing taken and damage shield strength. A physical damage applies sundered. Deals instant damage and increases your weapon and spell damage. Applies minor breach for 4 seconds, reducing armor. Poison damage applies poisoned. Deals damage over 4 seconds, increasing based on missing health.
I don't deserve this.
Status effects.
Status effects have the following chances to apply from these attacks. Weapon enchantments, 20%. Single target direct damage, 10%. Area of effect direct damage, 5%. Single target damage over time, 3%. Area of effect damage over time, 1%. Light and heavy attacks, 0%. Disabling effects. Disabling effects prevent a target from performing common actions such as moving, attacking, or using skills. The most important to note: stunned, cannot move, attack, or take action. Knowing how to inflict disabling effects on enemy targets and end disabling effects early on your character is vital to becoming an experienced player. Consult your character's skills and morphs to learn how your class best causes and resists disabling effects. Other disabling effects include: Charmed, cannot attack or take action while moving toward the charm source. Disoriented, stunned, but any direct damage taken ends the effect early. Feared, cannot attack or take action. Immobile, cannot move, but can attack or take action. Knocked back, stunned and pushed from the knockback source. Knocked down, stunned and knocked to the ground. Off balance, heavy attacks inflict added damage, restore bonus resources, and cause the stunned effect. Pulled, stunned and dragged toward the pull source. Silenced, cannot use magicka-based skills. Press B, back, X, link in chat. Removing negative effects. Certain positive effects can disrupt disabling effects, elemental status effects, and negative status effects from a target. Cleanse removes all negative effects from the target. The Templar skill Purify and the Alliance War support skill Purge are examples of this. Immovability, the target is immune to all disabling effects. The heavy armor skill Immovable is an example of this. The action Break Free provides immovability in exchange for stamina. Refer to Help Combat Break Free for more details. Press B, back, X, link. Basic attacks. Attack enemies with any weapon to perform a basic attack. Light attacks are fast, inflict small amounts of damage, and cost no magicka or stamina to perform. Target an enemy and tap right trigger to perform a light attack. Heavy attacks are much slower, but they inflict large amounts of damage. Heavy attacks also restore magicka when wielding a staff, or stamina when wielding melee weapons or a bow. Press and hold right trigger until you perform a heavy attack. Press B, back, X, link in chat. Blocking. To put your character in a defensive posture to block an incoming attack, press and hold left trigger. This act is referred to as bracing. A successful block will mitigate an attack's damage, but it will also exhaust your stamina. You can make your block more effective at mitigating enemy attacks, as well as lessening its stamina cost, with special bonuses from abilities and items. When an enemy is radiating gold, it is readying itself to make a powerful attack. If this attack is successfully blocked, the enemy will be knocked back, momentarily stunned, and set off balance, giving you the advantage on your next attack. Bracing will also make you immune to most stuns, knockbacks, and pull effects while active, but will not make you immune to snares, immobilizes, silences, off balance, or fears. Press B. Break free. Some enemies will use abilities that incapacitate your character, which are known as disabling effects. You can escape many of these effects by pressing left and right triggers to perform break free. Break free is generally effective at removing stuns, fears, and charms, but it will not remove snares, immobilizes, silences, or forced position changes. Break free consumes a large amount of stamina from your character. After activating break free, you will gain crowd control immunity for a short duration, which makes you immune to most stuns, fears, charms, knockbacks, knockdowns, and pulls. You can reduce the cost of break free and increase the duration of crowd control immunity with special bonuses from abilities and items.
Okay.
Press B, back. Dueling. You can invite another player to duel in any non-PvP overland zone using the social interaction wheel. A single duel involves exactly 2 players, but there may be multiple unrelated duels occurring simultaneously in the same area. If an area has too many players dueling simultaneously, a duel must end before a new one can begin. During a duel, outside influences from other players, such as healing and buffs, will be blocked, and battle spirit will be applied to both dueling players. Dueling players must stay within a marked dueling radius. Monster combat will not end a duel, but exiting the dueling radius will result in a forfeit. If you don't want to be invited to duels, you can auto-decline invitations by going to the social menu in your settings panel and toggling auto-decline duels to on. Press B. Dodging. Your character can dodge roll out of the path of incoming attacks by pressing and holding left trigger and A while moving the in any direction will cause your character to perform a dodge roll in the corresponding direction. Dodge rolls expend stamina and becomes more costly with successive uses. You can reduce the cost of dodge roll with special bonuses from abilities and items. Dodge rolling also allows you to escape from many effects that immobilize you, and makes you immune to most immobilizations for a short duration after activating. Dodge rolling will allow you to avoid incoming attacks and damage. Dodge roll is most effective against direct damaging attacks, but generally cannot be used to avoid damage over time attacks. Press B, back, X, link in chat. Off balance. Some abilities and effects have the added benefit of setting your target off balance, such as interrupting a wind-up attack, blocking a powerful attack, or using certain abilities or items that denote this behavior. This is a special disabling effect that renders a target vulnerable to additional effects from certain actions and attacks. Enemies that are off balance can be hit with heavy attacks to cause additional effects. Heavy attacks against off-balance enemies will restore additional resources, deal significantly more damage, and will attempt to stun them. Off-balance will always persist for the same duration, regardless of its source, and cannot be removed before its duration has passed. After the off-balance effect ends, the target will become immune to off-balance for a duration. Press B, back. Identifying foes. While you are adventuring in Tamriel, you will encounter many hostile foes that must be defeated in combat. When a potential foe is targeted while in game, its silhouette will be outlined in red if it is hostile, or in yellow if it is neutral, but attackable.
Okay. Interrupts cut short enemies wind up when they prepare to execute a special ability that requires a wind up.
Interrupts cut short an enemy's wind up when they prepare to execute a special ability that requires a wind up. When an enemy is preparing such a wind up, red lines will radiate from it. To interrupt the wind up, approach the target and press left and right triggers. Some additional abilities may also attempt to interrupt targets, as denoted in the abilities tooltip if applicable. Interrupts. Interrupts cut short an enemy's wind-up when they prepare to execute a special ability that requires a wind-up. When an enemy is preparing such a wind-up, red lines will radiate from it. To interrupt the wind-up, approach the target and press left and right triggers. Some additional abilities may also attempt to interrupt targets, as denoted in the abilities tooltip if applicable. Successfully interrupting a wind-up action will cancel the cast and leave the target off balance and stunned, leaving them vulnerable to a follow-up attack. Players who are interrupted during a wind-up will have that specific ability locked from activating for a brief moment, but players who are under the effects of crowd control immunity cannot have wind-up actions interrupted by other players. Magicka and Stamina. Using abilities will expend either Magicka or Stamina. These bars will only be visible while Magicka and Stamina are being expended. Full, expending, depleted. Press B, back, X, link and Monster difficulty. Difficult monsters you encounter have unique health bars. The more lavish the health bar, the harder the monster. Normal, scary, hard, deadly. Press B, back, X. Health bar visual effects. Status effects can boost or reduce enemies, allies, and yourself. The resource bars of anyone targeted by a status effect will change appearance. Damage shield. Decreased armor. Increased armor. Increased power. Invulnerable. Healing negation. Press B. Damage and healing categories. Damage and healing actions can be broken down into categories to denote special guidelines and behaviors of their effects. The categories of these actions are generally referred to with the following naming conventions. Duration types. Direct effects, actions that deal their effects immediately when used. Overtime effects, actions that deal their effects multiple times during a duration period. Area of influence types. Single target effect, actions that affect a single target or are applied to individual targets that have been affected by a single action. Area of effect, actions that affect multiple targets within a certain area. Most actions are referred to with a combination of both a duration type and an area of influence type, such as single target direct effect or area of effect over time. Some actions may also consist of multiple components that have different categories, such as a direct area of effect action that also applies single target effects over time. An example of this is Fiery Breath, which deals area of effect direct damage and applies single target damage over time to enemies. Press B, back, X, link in chat. Named buffs. As you battle enemies or other players, you will experience buffs, positive effects that benefit you in combat. These effects do not stack and will replace itself with the longest duration effect of its kind when applied. The complete list of common buffs in the Elder Scrolls Online is as follows. Buffs. Resolve, increases your physical and spell resistance by a small amount, minor, or a large amount, major. Protection, reduces your damage taken by 5%, minor, or 10%, major. Aegis, reduces your damage taken from trial, group dungeon, and arena enemies by 5%, minor, or 10%, major. Berserk, increases your damage done by 5%, minor, or 10%, major. Slayer, increases your damage done in trial, group dungeons, and arenas by 5%, minor, or 10%, major. I Empower, increases your heavy attack damage against monsters by 70%. Brutality, increases your weapon damage by 10%, minor, or 20%, major. Sorcery, increases your spell damage by 10%, minor, or 20%, major. Force, increases your critical damage done by 10%, minor, or 20%, major. Savagery, increases your weapon critical rating by approximately 6%, minor, or 12%, major. Prophecy, increases your spell critical rating by approximately 6%, minor, or 12%, major. Mending, increases your healing done by 8%, minor, or 16%, major. Vitality, increases your healing received and damage shield strength by 6%, minor, or 12%, major. Fortitude, increases your health recovery by 15%, minor, or 30%, major. Intellect, increases your magicka recovery by 15%, minor, or 30%, major. Endurance, increases your stamina recovery by 15%, minor, or 30%, major. Heroism, grants you 1 ultimate, minor, or 3 ultimate, major, every 1.5 seconds. Minor toughness, increases your max health by 10%. Evasion, reduces your damage taken from area of effect attacks by 10%, minor, or 20%, major. Expedition, increases your movement speed by 15%, minor, or 30%, major. Gallop, increases your mount speed by 15%. Courage, increases your weapon and spell damage by a small amount, minor, or a large amount, major. Named debuffs. As you battle enemies or other players, you will experience debuffs, negative effects that inhibit you in combat. These effects do not stack and will replace itself with the longest duration effect of its kind when applied. The complete list of common debuffs in the Elder Scrolls Online is as follows. Debuffs. Breach, reduces your physical and spell resistance by a small amount, minor, or a large amount, major. Vulnerability, increases your damage taken by 5%, minor, or 10%, major. Zmaim, reduces your damage done by 5%, minor, or 10%, major. Minor Enervation, reduces your critical damage done by 10%. Minor Uncertainty, reduces your weapon and spell critical rating by approximately 6%. Defile, reduces your healing received and damage shield strength by 6%, minor, or 12%, major. Minor Lifesteal, enemies that attack you are healed. Minor Magicasteel, enemies that attack you restore Magica. Minor Timidity, consumes 1 ultimate every 1.5 seconds. Cowardice, reduces your weapon and spell damage by a small amount, minor, or a large amount, major. Minor Mangle, reduces your max health by 10%. Brittle, increases critical damage you take by 10%, minor, or 20%, major. Ultimate Abilities. Ultimate abilities are devastatingly powerful abilities that charge up over time during combat. You can learn an ultimate ability in slot 1 in the 6th slot of your ability bar. When an ultimate ability is slotted and fully charged, you can execute it by pressing left and right shoulders. Press B, back, X, link in chat. Weapon Swap. Upon reaching level 15, players can equip 2 weapons, each with their own hotbar. Press D-pad left to perform the weapon swap. This can be particularly useful when switching between multiple combat roles such as damage dealer, tank, healer, or buff support. Press B, back, X. Mundus Stones. You can find Mundus Stones throughout Tamriel. When you interact with one, you gain a Mundus Boon, which is a persistent buff. You can have only one Mundus Boon at a time, but can change it at any time by visiting another Mundus Stone. The Lady increases physical and spell resistance. Found in Oridon, Glenumbra, Stonefalls, Cyrodiil. The Lover increases physical and spell penetration. Found in Oridon, Glenumbra, Stonefalls, Cyrodiil. The Tower increases maximum stamina. Found in Grotwood, Stormhaven, Deshawn, Cyrodiil. The Lord increases maximum health. Found in Grotwood, Stormhaven, Deshawn. The Mage increases maximum Magica. Found in Grotwood, Stormhaven, Deshawn, Cyrodiil. The Shadow increases critical damage and critical healing. Found in Greenshade, Rivenspire, Shadowfen, Cyrodiil. The Atronach increases Magica recovery. Found in Greenshade, Rivenspire, Shadowfen, Cyrodiil. The Serpent increases stamina recovery. Found in Greenshade, Rivenspire, Shadowfen, Cyrodiil. The Warrior increases weapon damage. Found in Malabal Tor, Alakar Desert, Eastmarch, Cyrodiil. The Ritual increases healing effectiveness. Found in Malabal Tor, Alakar Desert, Eastmarch, Cyrodiil. The Thief increases critical strike chance. Found in Malabal Tor, Alakar Desert, Eastmarch, Cyrodiil. The Steed increases run speed and health recovery. Found in Reaper's March, Bankerai, The Rift, Cyrodiil. The Apprentice increases spell damage. Found in Reaper's March, Bankerai, The Rift, Cyrodiil. Target markers. You may apply one of 8 different target markers to any target. Either select a target using the hold D-pad right button or highlight a target in your targeting reticule. Hold the hold D-pad right button and a circle of target markers will appear on screen. Select a marker in the same way you would a quickslot item, and the target will be highlighted with your chosen marker. Selecting a new target with that mark will remove it from the previous target. Applying the same marker to a target a second time will clear that marker. Rather than using the wheel, you can assign key bindings to each of the markers instead, under the targeting section of the key bindings menu. Markers can be applied to both enemies and allies, and are only visible to members of your group. Any player in a group can assign, reassign, or remove any target marker at any time. Markers can be applied to your character by choosing a marker without picking a target. When a group member has a target marker on them, you can also see the marker in the group menu display at the top left of the screen. Markers on non-player enemies are automatically removed when the enemy dies. Markers on players remain until removed or until the group moves to a new zone. Press B, back, X, link in chat.
Okay.
Character. Skills. Character sheet. Active. Character. Skill. Social. Craft bag. Gold, 0. Inventory. Gold, 0. Player capacity, 20. Pack. Mundus. None. Pack. Currencies. Inventory. Gold, 0. Player capacity. Craft bag. Gold, 0. Search. Text field. Weapon. Character limit 128. No items to show. Press A, select, B, back, left shoulder, change. Search. Inventory. Character. Available. Press A, select, B. Skills. Available. Character. Level. Stamina. Skills. Advisor, Dragon Knight Initiate. Rank. World. Soul Magic. Advisor, Dragon Knight Initiate. Points, 3. Sky Shard. Skills. Advisor, Dragon Knight. Skills. Skills. Advisor. Rank. Skill. Scribe. New releases. Skill. Skills Advisor. Dragon Knight Initiate. Learn to channel your inner dragon through the mastery of Dragon Knight abilities. Primary. Class. Ardent Flame. Purchase ability. Ardent Flame. Advisor, Dragon Knight Initiate. Rank. 1. Drake. Act. Draconic Power. Rank. Earthen. Active abilities. Stone. Skills. Soul Magic. Advisor, Dragon. Active abilities. Soul Trap Eye. Soul Trap Eye. Progress, 0%. Cast. Skills. Molten Weapons 2. Skills. Advisor. Skills. Journal. Skills. Leaderboards. Achieve. Journal. Quest Journal. The Quest Journal contains all of your character's quests. Quest tips. You can change your focus. Quest Journal. Antiquities Codex. Antiquities Codex. Codex. So. Quick slot. Press A, empty, X, empty, Y, empty.
I don't deserve this.
Quests. Look.
I still don't know why she doesn't have a sword.
Storm on the horizon. Tracked.
And
Eagle Strand.
Anyway, let's go back.
Will no one come to my aid?
Alright, we'll help you later.
Too much to do and too little time.
We don't like strangers here. I never want to see another ship. I'll stay on this island for the rest of my life if I have to. They can't force me to go back, can they?
Okay, actually, I need to help him.
Desist at once from your criminal acts. Pay the bounty or face the decisive claws of justice.
Of money.
13 bounty added. Fugitive from justice. You will now be killed on sight by the law. Your equipped items have lost durability.
I do not have equipped items.
You can't do that while reviving.
You.
I never want to see another ship. I'll stay on this island for the rest of my life if I have to. They can't force...
You're looking much better than last night.
This citizen refuses to interact with fugitives. This citizen refuses to interact with fugitives.
Okay.
Computer. Social. New. Press A, select B, back. Collections. Announcements. Journal. Lore Library. Quest Journal. Quests. 125th. Canarthy's Roost. Storm on the Horizon. Tracked. Storm on the Horizon. Level 4. Zone Story. An Aldmeri Dominion fleet was shipwrecked here by a hurricane. I wasn't part of the wreck, but perhaps I can use the chaos as cover. I've been asked to investigate some of the strange occurrences on Canarthy's Roost.
Temple of the Morning
Tasks.
Springs.
Investigate Temple of the Morning Springs. Investigate Shattered Shoals. Press A. Select. B. Back. X. Show on map. Y. Options. Quest Journal.
That's closer. I'll go there, but I think that was...
You are now notorious. You will no longer be attacked by the law.
Oh wow.
Halt! Closer. Stop. Stay back. Heed my words. You endanger more than your life should you approach.
What are you?
A fool who paid the ultimate price for ambition. But I would see none fall as I did. You must leave. The book before you is cursed, as are its two siblings. Can't you hear it call to you?
No. Only hear you.
Then perhaps you're strong enough to resist their call. If you find them and bring them to the shrine, you might finish what I could not. Please, I beseech you. The books are a darkness that must be erased from the world. The curse upon each tome is designed
Dark
to feed
knowledge.
souls to oblivion. But if you are able to resist their pull,
Talk to Carter
you can
Inc.
collect the tomes and bring them to the shrine for their destruction.
Where's the shrine?
On the shores of Canarthy's
Completed.
Roost,
Talk to
beyond
Carter
the
Inc.
town of Mistral. It is
Collect
lit by
Masterwork
an
of the
ever-burning
Inducer.
flame.
Collect
Should you
Ritual of
collect all
Resonance.
the tomes, bring them to the shrine
Collect
without
Journal of
delay.
Bravam
No
Lathandas.
matter how strong you believe you are, I fear the tomes are stronger.
You are now disreputable. Fast travel. You can't afford to travel to Vocal Guardway Shrine. Press B. Cancel.
Okay. Maybe I should go to Temple of Time.
Quests. Dark Knowledge. Storm on the Horizon. Dark Knowledge. Press. Storm on the Horizon. Dark Knowledge. Press A. Set active quest. B. Map completion. Locations. Filters. Houses. Quests. Dark knowledge. Press A. Dark knowledge. Press. Dark no. Store. Dark knowledge. Dark. Dark knowledge. Tracked. Press A. Set active quest. Disabled. B. Back. Left shoulder. Change tab left. Right shoulder. Change tab right.
Quest. Dog so. Of knowledge.
Journal. Press A. SO plus. Crown. Act. Journal. Log out. Journal. Antiquities Codex. Quest Journal. Quests. February 20. Storm on the horizon. Canarthy's Roost. Dark knowledge. Tracked. Dark knowledge. Level 4. A spirit named Carterink warned me of dark knowledge sealed in 3 forbidden tomes. She asked me to find all 3 and destroy them in a shrine on Canarthy's Roost. I need to locate the 3 forbidden tomes before someone less capable stumbles upon them. Tasks. Collect Masterwork of the Inducer. Collect Ritual of Resonance. Collect Journal of Bravum Lathandas. Press A. Select. B. Back. X. Show on map. Y. Options. Quest. Journal.
Can any of you hear me? Where are you there? Have you seen my squad?
I don't know what you mean.
We were all on a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
They survived the hurricane?
I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground.
Okay, I'll find your squad.
I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive.
Shattered Shoals.
Dominion Marines constantly
Explore the
defy
site of the
sea's
Aldmeri
attempts to
Dominion
drown us.
shipwreck.
The hurricanes have another map.
Started. Cast adrift.
I feel my squad is banged up worse than I am.
Find Adhelas. Find Onglorn. Find Nistel. Gather torchbug treacle for injured Marines.
Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glow juice. The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the aelids. Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of glow juice. Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
Okay.
Don't believe her lies.
Ritual resonance. The soul shriven shriek and Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't want to I actually wanted to do those few shrine recovery things. Looks like the game has decided that it's going to expel us for now. Well, we've played for 3 hours, so I'm going to end the video here, but next time we're going to continue with this. Elder Scrolls, my thought on the game so far, it's interesting, a bit difficult to, well, I would say difficult. I've still got to get used to its navigation. I play a lot of games, so I sometimes get confused between the different games when I've, you know, played one that's totally different from the one that I'm currently playing. But I figured out the navigation of this one. It seems like the little icons appear larger where you've got that current mission to do and the closest one of them, so we're going to do them like that in the next time we play the Elder Scrolls. So I hope you guys do enjoy the content so far and this particular game, because it is quite interesting. Definitely going to play this, definitely going to make a series, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.